Okay, it should be. Yeah, it is. Okay, it should be live on the tubes now. You should be on the tubes. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, what's gonna happen now? We're fucked. We got arrested? We're fucked? What's gonna happen, guys? Space 80s is over. Nah, no mozzies, no teats, no teat grabbers. No, not yet. Jonathan-san.
ジョナサン、起きた？
カレン、
Karen.
ここは。
私の家よ。どう気分は？あなた12時間も寝てたのよ。
俺は一体、今何時だ？あれ、時計がない。
ああ、腕時計ね。あれ、電磁手錠に干渉したらしくて止まってたわ。
そうか、壊れたか。で、どうして俺はここに。そうだ、俺は奴らにはめられて逮捕されたんだ。
そうよ。BCP からホームの警察に送還されるところだったの。
それがどうして？
エドと BBC のスタッフと協力して脱獄させたの。
Busted him out.
あなたを取材中にテレビ中継車と護送車が高速で事故ったことになってるの。
脱獄？やったな。
BBC, yep, the Brits.
今あなたはビヨンドの有名人よ。テレビではあなたのことで持ちきり30年間のジェラシーってね。指名手配されてるわ。
どうして俺をテレビ局が？
徳川の不正や悪行にはみんな嫌気がさしているのよ。私たちの番組では徳川の不正を何年も追ってきたの。今回の事件は徳川の尻尾をつかむいい機会だわ。スタッフが何人か入院しちゃってツケは大きかったけど。
よかった。 BBC はまだ奴らの手中にはないんだな。
そう、報道はあなたの味方。
よいしょっと。
大丈夫ジョナサン。エドから連絡あるまでゆっくりして。
Here's my watch.
これあなたの電波ウォッチ。ひどいでしょ。
What happened?
すっかり止まっているな。もともと80年も前の時計だし、車で逆さになったり酷使したからな。
直せないかしら。
難しいだろうな、骨董品だから。
局の小道具さんに頼んでみましょうか。もしかしたら。
いや、もう思い出をたどる必要はなくなった。
No. Do.
俺とロレインもこれで。
Oh, he's gonna let her go. She's dead. Don't worry, I don't see any listening devices. These are ultra thin speakers. They're not built into the wall. They're hung up there. I don't know if you want to sit down for this. Uh-oh.
こんにちは。ニュースオーダーの時間です。繰り返します。本日未明、連続殺人の容疑でホームへ強制送還されることになっていたジョナサン・イングラム容疑者を乗せた護送車が宇宙港へ向かう途中、 BBC のテレビ中継車との接触事故により爆発炎上。乗っていたイングラム容疑者は現在もなお逃走中、指名手配されております。この事故で BBC 局員数名が軽傷を負い、宇宙港線の上り車線は通行止めとなっております。また事件の重要参考人であるエド・ブラウン氏も消息を絶っており、 BCP では彼の行方を追っております。逃走したイングラム容疑者は産業エリアへ逃亡したとの情報があり、現在産業エリアへの道路は規制されています。なおイングラム容疑者は銃を奪って逃走しており、付近の住民には厳重な注意を呼びかけております。各検問所では BCP の指示に従ってください。容疑者ジョナサン・イングラムは元ポリスノーツとして BCP の基盤を築いたオリジナルコップとして知られ、今回の事件は関係者に大きなショックを与えています。それでは BCP 本部長のゲイツ・ベッカー氏の共同記者会見の模様をご覧ください。
私はイングラムとは旧友だった。ポリスノーツ以来の。今回のことは非常に残念だ。イングラムがここまで追い詰められているとは。私が力になってやればよかった。彼のことは私が同じポリスノーツとして責任を持って処置する。彼は今危険な状態にある。重度のナーク中毒者だ。おそらく正常な意識はないだろう。
All lies. I'm not a narc user.
BCP の記者クラブからの中継でした。以上、カレン北条がお伝えしました。
くそ、ゲイツめ、好き勝手に言ってやがる。これも CG？
そうよ、 CG 合成の偽物。私のアリバイを細工するために音声もバックも映像もみんな合成よ。私であって私じゃないの。誰も気づかないでしょうね。
ニュースそのものもでっち上げだしな。
No, she's sick. Andy, our news director, is taking care of things for us. He said we should just stay here for now. I'm keeping an eye on you here while my evil twin tells the world you're a psycho. Is he a boyfriend? Long time ago, maybe. We're not seeing each other anymore. How are you holding up? Not very well. They're suppressing the disease with drugs for now. I can't die yet, not until I know the truth and put everything behind me. Are you in any pain? No, but I'm scared. I don't want to die alone. Have they still not found a donor? No, they say there might not be anyone for me on Beyond. They're using an AI in place of me, so we should be okay. Only Andy and a small number of people at the station know about it. No one would even think that's not the real you. It looks like Dad got me moved up, so I'm so grateful for everything he's done. We're the only one station that still talks about Beyond's drug problem at any length. Tokugawa control the media too, do they? Most places, but not everyone, and not us. We can't ignore a press conference like that, though. Open up.
彼俺とロレインは憎しみ合って別れたんじゃないんだ。
No.
それだけは分か
Sad.
ってほしい。
聞いてるわ。
ロレインは警察官という危険な仕事にずっと否定的だった。不規則な生活、いつ帰るとも知れん夫の心配をしながら いつも彼女は一人だった。そのうちロレインはノイローゼになり、2度も自殺未遂を。
No.
知らなかった。
俺は彼女との生活を優先するためポリスノーツに志願した。当時はまさか選抜されるなんて夢にも思っていなかった。訓練期間中はヒューストンで幸せな1年間を送った。あの頃は夢のようだった。それがあの火星行きだ。彼女は俺を待ち続け、地球に戻った時にはもう俺たちの関係は。
どうして火星なんかに？
ロレインから逃げたかったのかもしれない。彼女の愛情が重くなった。
ひどい人ね、ジョナサン。
ビヨンド行きが確定した時、彼女は俺から去っていった。初めて彼女はさよならを言って。
なんとなくわかるわ、母の気持ちが。
Sad. Sad moment. Karen, about Hojo, I mean your father, I'm so sorry. I was prepared for the worst, but it's just terrible what happened to him. I guess I really am alone now. Neither of them is ever coming back. Tell me the truth. How was my father involved in all this? Well, I don't know. Your father was forced to develop DDS products for concealing illegal drugs. I see. I figured it was something like that. Just another victim of Tokugawa. He probably started selling narc with Ishida to scrape together money for your transplant. And then Dad was... He was silenced, just like Ishida. Your father, your mother, Ishida, they were all killed to keep the truth behind narc a secret. Tokugawa and Gates have been working together for God knows how long. Yeah, we know all this. This is nothing new. I remember looking at this with Mom when I was younger. I don't understand who these people were. That's what it's like at that age. I have memories of this, just like Mom did. Okay. AI. My EMPS accident happened while we were separated. We never saw each other again until she came to my office that day. The time we spent together wasn't always the best. I think there was chat here. Looks like people are buying what they're saying. If we can just get some evidence together, we should be able to clear your name. Yeah. We need to prove you're innocent and that BCP's lying. The question is how? How? It looks like, yeah, we've read all this. This still looks unimportant. So there has to be two, isn't it? Oh, there's shrimp in there. Have any biosphere? Love. You look really drained. My doctor said I should be in a hospital right now, but I can't imagine being there at a time like this. Are you alright? Not really, no, but don't worry. I won't get in your way or anything. Karen, what is it? No, never mind. You don't look so good either. You worried about me? Karen, the truth is... What is it? Tell me! You look really drained. Jonathan, what is it? Talk to me. I think that's it. Your mother was surprised I still had it. Too bad it can't be fixed. Too bad it can't be fixed. You've been through a lot. You shouldn't exert yourself right now. Try to relax, Jonathan. I can't move. That's the latest in home entertainment. It's not my kind of thing. I miss hearing Dad play CDs. You could try listening to some music to help you relax. You reckon there's some secret here still? What about Victor and the blood sample? This was blood sample, remember? That's the cop one, I'm pretty sure. It says nar nar nar. Gar gar gar. It's all music from the game. Hey Ed, good to see you again. Busy working? It's alright. Hope you've been well. Just playing some Policenauts. That's the start music. One sounds like Alien. I like that one. Been better? Oh, sorry to hear, mate. I'll just take it one day at a time. Yeah, I'm going alright. Really enjoying this game. It's been an experience. It's been something. I've listened to them all. Oh, it's do do do. Okay, maybe this past time and we should let us leave or something.
カレン、すまない。俺は君の家庭をめちゃめちゃにした。その上君までも巻き込んでしまった。
ジョナサン、言わないで。私あなたに会って分かった。今まで誤解してた。母のこと、あなたのこと。この時計見てたらあなたのことよくわかる。人の心って本当は時間も空間も関係なく通じ合うものなのかも。私、母の気持ちがよくわかるわ。親子ね、私たち。同じ人を好きに。
カレン。
Oh no.
私、あなたを。
カレン。俺はロレインの。
いや、もう母のことは言わないで。
Oh no.
私を見てほしい。
Why does every woman do
母
this
の
to
残
you?
像じゃなく、私自身を。
Jesus.
カレン。
ジョナサン、愛してるの。
Jesus, every woman's just like, I love you. Make love to me. Quickly. Like, do it now. Oh my god. He's still got a cigarette in his mouth. The cigarette in his mouth. Oh my god. Yeah. It's the daughter of my ex-wife. Kind of creepy, right? This is weird,
ジョ
man.
ナサン、私。
I'm kind of a bit uncomfortable. Yeah. She's like half my daughter.
俺も愛してるさ、カレン。
Half my... No, actually, she's not related to me, is she? Okay, it's fine. What the fuck? I don't know what's going on, Beth. What in the Kojima is going on?
はい、北条です。ああ、エド？ええ、いるわ。変わるわね。ジョナサン、エドからよ。
ああ、俺だ。エド。
Lavin and Karen, I got a chip.
おう、ジョナサンか。
Uh-oh.
いいタイミングだ。今回はエドに感謝するよ。
Hey, Ed. Yeah, there's Ed. Ed Brown.
何かあったのか。
ちょっと気まずかったんでな。
どうだ、有名人になった感想は。
昔を思い出すよ。
そうか、そいつはいい。
で、今どこにいる？
BCP の近くの公衆端末だ。BBC のプライベート変換器を通した専用回線で話してる。盗聴の心配はない。
This is a Kojima
タレコミ
game.
回線か。
こっちは大騒ぎだぞ、ジョナサン。俺も奴らに監視されていて身動きが取れん。メリルに動いてもらってる。
何か分かったか？
ああ、大体な。手短にしよう。何から聞きたい？
The blood matches? Redwood? Let me guess, the blood matches Redwood. This isn't a video phone. I can't see him, but I can see him. Sometimes the old tech has its benefits. Say it again? I didn't hear you. Just admiring the decor. You're still there. What is it? The blood. It appears Hojo was feeding Narc to Ishida to sell at BCCH, just like we thought. Numerous large deposits were recently made into a joint bank account of theirs. They probably located buyers from lists Tokugawa had. Tokugawa wanted rid of them after he found out about it. I bet you Hojo tried to use that CD to blackmail Tokugawa. Oh, Jesus. Why'd Hojo start doing something like that? Most likely to get money for Karen's transplant. There are also levels of priority on the waiting list. Karen's level was upgraded last month. Where's... I don't know if it looks like he does. Lips are a bit red. A few large... He must have passed some bribes around. I can't see someone like Hojo getting involved in something like that just for money. But Karen's an only child. She doesn't have any siblings. It's not easy finding a bone marrow donor for someone in that situation. But if it was just for money, that is pretty thin. Yeah, let's explore that. So what about his accomplice? What was Ishida's motive? His is clear cut. Money and a grudge against Tokugawa. He wasn't very impressed about the way he'd been treated. Despite their differences, they were both after money. It was the perfect opportunity for both of them, though it doesn't seem like they were very close. Ishida had been caught embezzling money from the company a number of times. That's apparently why it was transferred to BCCH in the first place. That's my stab at Ishida's motive. He didn't have a serious rap sheet, but the guy wasn't a Boy Scout either. What happened to all the puppies and capsules at the factory? We hacked the records of Tokugawa's shipping company. Not long after we left, a convoy of 20 trucks was sent over there. No way. It's 20 trucks. And they all just loaded it up in 15 minutes. Was sent over to Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals. They just moved the operation somewhere else. Bullshit. I'm calling bullshit on that one, just a little bit. They have cleaned out every last piece of evidence. How much of AP does Tokugawa control? Gates and Tokugawa have been in on it from the beginning. They must control virtually everyone in AP, not to mention Redwood. I got the results from that blood analysis, by the way. It's Redwoods, isn't it? The capsules? The capsules were sold to users directly through BCCH's pharmacy. 70% of the outpatients who purchased from the pharmacy over the last several months are known drug users. Holy shit. As you'd expect. So what happens is the drugs aren't drugs on their own, but when you take 2 of the capsules with the symbols, they become... So I don't know how someone didn't work that out earlier. But that's how they're like selling the drugs. They're making the drugs in the pharmacy, and then they're selling them on the market, but only people in the know if you mix one, part A, part B, and take them together, it makes the drug. Something like that. As you'd expect, they didn't leave the records of the transactions at the pharmacy. Users would pay by wiring money to a bank account Hojo and Ishida had prepared under false names. No one at the hospital would suspect anything, and they could do it all themselves. Unfortunately, we can't find any capsules anywhere. I doubt we'd find anything at the houses of the buyers at this point either. Damn, it'd be hard proving anything without any capsules or puppies. These guys aren't stupid. They've taken care of everything. What about BCP? To be honest, we don't know how far they've infiltrated the place. Don't expect anyone there to help us. Everyone we talk to is scared shitless. This is Tokugawa we're dealing with. We can't count on anyone outside BCP for help either. People don't fight Tokugawa here. He's totally above the law. The blood analysis. What about that white blood? Victor left the results before he took off. Like we thought, it's the same blood used by AP. There's currently 3 types of artificial blood. Hold on, he wrote everything down. The first generation artificial blood made with perfluorous carbon developed last century. Then there's second generation artificial hemoglobin. Finally, there's third generation artificial blood with 100% synthetic blood developed this century. The only one with white red blood cells is first generation. It's currently prohibited for use by the general public. The only guys who have it are either military or AP, since it allows for quick and easy transfusions, among other things. So whose is it? Unfortunately, this type doesn't contain separate subtypes in order to prevent any rejection reactions. Therefore, we alone can't say it's Redwoods. But we do know it's the same stuff he's got going in him. So they can't say that it is him, but it's a possibility that it is him, which we do believe that it is him anyway, so it kind of doesn't really help us that much, does it? It just means that there's a good chance that it is him. So it's his blood type, but it can't get any more specific, I think, unless we actually get some of his blood and compare them side by side. Maybe even not. I don't know. Surely. But like what they said, it doesn't have any like specific subtypes, so they can take any blood. You know what I mean? Ictor never got around to checking the dialyzer data, but it was absolutely full of narc. Whoever he is, he's a real fan of the stuff. The reason he kept going like that comes from the analgesic effects of the drug. So he's on drugs. How was Redwood not injured after all that? He was hospitalized under a false name. The story about him having gone to pick up new EMPS chips was bullshit. He probably hasn't fully recovered in such a short amount of time. Okay. Any idea what happened to Dave? Meryl looked into it like she was saying. She found Dave's blood all over Redwood's Goddard, which is his little spaceship thing, spacesuit. They had to have carried Dave's body away in his EMPS, which is a spacesuit. Where do you think they took him? No idea. He's definitely not around BCP. The real question is, why would they want to hide his body? Where do you think they took him? Yeah, we read that. Repeating. You think I'm safe here? Have they caught on to what's going on? Probably. Things went too well. They might be planning to get rid of you some other way, one that doesn't draw any suspicion towards them. Oh, by the way, I gave you a gun to Karen. My Beretta? Didn't they confiscate it? I got it off the chief. He said it was alright. Gates really said that? Nah, I just went and grabbed it. He doesn't know anything about it. I figured those busy hands have gotten worse. Still, not as busy as yours. I wonder if me and Karen are safe here. Well, both BBC and Karen could potentially be working with them. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I doubt that myself. I wouldn't have given her your gun if I had any reason to think otherwise. Still, you never know. I mean, she could be, but I don't think she is. If this is leading to a trap, why are they being so indirect? You're a terrestrial, meaning your trial would take place on home. You're not a beyond, so you can't be tried here. They use that lie detector that analyzes a person's P300 brainwaves in trials on home. They're probably afraid you'd expose everything. So they're gonna try and whack me instead. They want to eliminate you before you make it back to home. If that means they have to be indirect, then that's what they'll do, I suppose. Oh no. They're trying to kill me. That's strategy. Any bright ideas? Things don't look good. They've got physical evidence, circumstantial evidence, and witnesses. They've put together a convincing VRE too. Remember when you thought that camera moved? Yeah, it did. They've edited together footage of you with footage of Hojo. Well, it was nice knowing you, pal. You've still got one thing going for you. What? Hojo's body. Bodies don't lie, Jonathan. No matter what you try to cook up. Yeah, but I didn't have the gun at the time he was killed. What about Hojo's autopsy? Well, that's the thing. Like Ishtar, BCP didn't do the autopsy. He was sent to BCCH. Popular place. Victor said something about Hojo's body bugged him. It seems Hojo's body is at BCCH. Something bugged him. There were in fact vital reactions, and he did seemingly die 4 hours beforehand. 50! Thank you for the 50 streak, Gimme. Let's go. Hey, you doing? Oh, you got a boxing kanga too. Look at that little boxing kangaroo. Like Ishida, there were no defense runes that would point to murder. What's more, it doesn't look like the bullets killed him. Victor said something else did it. What? Also, there was one thing that goes against the time of death. Normally, after 4 hours, rigor mortis has already started, but Hojo is totally loose. Now, Victor only saw the VREs, but he said it appeared as if Hojo was already dead when he was shot. Already dead? Yeah, brain dead. As in, he'd been given drugs to keep his body in a biomort status. Hey, Dave, what's happening? Why would mean Yep, then they brought him out to set you up. Yeah. Yeah, what's happening, Dave? We're just playing some Policenauts today. It's a murder mystery game by Kojima. Murder mystery and spies. Space 80s.
ビクトルと連絡は
Where is
取れないの
Victor
か
anyway?
それが
He said he was going to BCCH to examine Hojo's body, but he hasn't come back yet.
連絡もない。
There's been no word. He's got to be in trouble.
じいさん
Damn
無
it,
茶しやがって
Victor. いいか、ジョナサン。
Everything points to BCCH.
あそこのモルグに
That's
北
the
条の遺体が
hospital.
ある
He
はず
should be in the morgue there.
ビクトルのこと
I'm
も
worried about Victor too.
どうやら
They're
俺は
using me to get to you.
わかるな、ジョナサン。
You know how it works.
少し危険だが、
You go check out BCCH. We'll keep him busy on our end. Gotcha.
奴ら
Thanks.
の相手を頼んだぞ
It's not a good idea. I
随
don't
分と
think.
長電話をしてしまったな。
This took way too long. Oh,
悪
sorry.
かった
おかげで
Some APs are headed this way.
もう切る
I'll
ぞ。
see ya. Shit.
BCCH へ乗り込むんでしょ。
You going to BCCH, are ya? Karen.
父の本当の
I
死因
have
を
to
知り
know
たい
what
も
happened to
の。
my father. He got
私
killed. I don't know how
そ
long
んなに
I've
長
got.
く生きられないの。
I don't want to waste the time I
だか
have.
ら時間を無駄にしたくない。
She's yearning.
彼
Karen,
あなたと一緒
I
にい
want
た
to
い
be
の。
with you.
母
For
の分
mum.
まで。
Oh god.
それに
Plus, I know my way around
詳
there.
しいのよ。3日に一度は通ってるから。
I'm there several
案内できる
times a week. Oh, she's talking about the hospital. I was gonna say. Well,
ジョナサン
what is it?
大丈夫なのか
What about you? I thought you weren't feeling well.
悪くなっても
Come
大丈
on.
夫。
You'd be going to a hospital. So, what do you say?
納得
Can't argue with that. Alright, you can tag
分かっ
along.
た BCCH へ急ごう
了解。
You're the boss, detective. I've seen that look in your eyes before. Do, 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 do. We just got an achievement. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, this game's really good. Kojima classic. Oops. Act 4, organ. What was the achievement? Form a plan with Ed and had to be... Open up to Karen.
BCCH に着いたわよ。
You don't see anyone, do you?
誰もいないようね。
夜の病院はいいもんじゃないな
怖いの？
ちょっとね
弱虫。
Wuss.
いや
I
病
don't
院は
like the
苦手なんだ
places.
ポリスノーツになるとき体中を
They
嫌って
did
こ
to
う調
us
べられ
when
た
we applied for police notes.
Sorry,
Ever since then, I guess.
あの頃は誰でもが宇宙
You
へ
had
行
to
け
be
る時代
special to
じゃな
go
か
to
った。
space in those days.
君は大丈夫なのか
What about you?
私
I can't
生きた
die.
いから生き延び
I
たい
won't
から
die. That keeps the fear
検
away.
査も怖くない。
すまなかった行こうか
Let's go. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, so we got a couple achievers. Nearly got half of them. I think we've missed this one. Every woman possible. Missable? Yeah, missable. We'd have to play it again to get some of these. Missable? And a silver cross medal in combat mode. And milk it for all it's worth. Yeah, we get to see Meryl's boobs if you meet an old acquaintance. And fill yourself up on the exquisite cuisine. Check out the poster. Defuse a bomb with 5 seconds or less. Without dying, Jesus. Accidentally grope Karen in the dark. That's the one we've missed. To get that one. I know, grope simulator. Escape the moon? Did we go to the moon? Oh, there you go. Dum, dum, dum. Look, all the lights are out. The only people up at this time would be those on call. Well, the hospital is run by computer, so you don't even need that many of them. Hey, the door's open. That's the entrance to the emergency room. It's always open for obvious reasons. I see, you really know your way around the place. We can enter here. Going in.
彼、病院へ入るぞ。案内してくれ。
任しといて。ロビーよ。誰もいないみたい。こんな時間だものね。
彼、
Where's the
モ
morgue?
ルグはどこに？
確
I
か
remember
地下にあ
hearing
る
it
って
being
聞
in
い
the
たわ。
basement. Okay. It's okay, I don't see anyone at the reception. There's no point hanging around here, we should go to the morgue. Okay.
さあこっちよジョナサン。モルグは近いよ。
Follow
足
me.
元に気をつけて。
Watch your step.
暗い階段だな。
It's pitch
何
dark,
も見
I
えな
can't
い。
see a thing.
大丈夫よ。
Stick to me and
私
you'll
に
be
ついて
fine.
きて。行くわよ。ここよ。この病
We're
院のモ
inside
ル
the
グは。
morgue.
真っ暗だ。
Where are
何
the
も見えん。
lights in this place?
ジョナサン、どこかに電気
There
の
must
スイ
be a
ッチがある
switch
はずよ。
somewhere.
わかった。
I'll have a
手探りで
feel
探してみよう。
around. Oh wait, maybe we didn't. Ow. That's you, Karen? Of course it's me, I'm right here. Or maybe we did. What's this? Oh, didn't know you were there. Try to stand still. I'm standing still. Okay. It's me, Jonathan, I'm right here. Huh? What's this soft thing? That's my hair. Oh.
何するのよ。
お？柔らかい。
そこは私の胸よ。
割り割り。
真面目にやってよね、ジョナサン。
It's me, Jonathan. I'm right here. Oh, that counted, but it's not right.
ん？何かスイ
I
ッチ
think I
のよう
found
な
a
パネル
panel
があ
with
るぞ
some。switches. Lucky it was dark.
タッチセンサーか。
スイッチに光が灯ったわ。これでいくらかは見える。
なんだカレン、そんなとこにいたの
Oh,
か。
that's where you were.
全然わからなかったよ。
I was all
わ
confused.
ざとら
And
しいわね。
よし。
Okay,
どれ
let's
が
see
電気
it.
のスイッチだろう。
慎重にね。何のスイッチかわからないんだから。
I guess they do feel like antidepressants. Can't really blame me, can you? Heck, it's a compliment, Karen. You expect to find the switch there? Maybe another kind of... Are you finished acting like a 16-year-old? Okay, I think she's had enough.
よし。まずはこのスイッチからだ。
Uh-oh. This is bad.
落ち着けカレン。モルグに死体があっても当然だ。
私ダメ、こういうの。
いや待てよ。これダミーだ。
ダミー
よく見てみろ。
あら、ほんと作り物ね。映画の特殊メイクなんかで使うものだわ。一度スタジオで見たことがある。
どうなってるんだこの病院は。
それにしても気味悪いよね。
Something's definitely not right.
北条の死体を探そう。
Let's look for your dad. It's a terminal for managing the bodies. Look, it's got a list of all the bodies that I've been through. This type of terminal is automated by 3D data codes. Let's see, there were 5 bodies sent to a number 7 factory on the moon today. We just missed them. They left here 5 hours ago. Where is this number 7 factory? Hold on, I'll check. Mare Imbrium. Plato Crater. The Takugawa moon plant. Oh, they said Plato before. That's a hint. Why are the bodies from beyond being sent to Tokugawa's moon plant? Plato? That's it. The Plato your father was talking about before he disappeared. Wasn't Pluto? It was the Plato crater. What about my father's body? His name's on here. He was sent there today. So is he among the bodies here? We should check those bodies over there. Look. It's a container for transporting lunar minerals. It's got the Tokugawa logo on it. Maybe they didn't have enough room on the last flight. This would be going to the moon too, I bet. I think we can hop in there. This one's a dummy too. What about the others? Let's check this one. Same thing. Same thing. What about the others? Alright, let's try this one.
なんだ
They're all
これも
fake.
偽物だ。
Every one of them.
全部そうみたいだな。
変だわ。
Weird.
これだけの
No
マン
real
モス病院
bodies
なの
in
に
the
死体
biggest
がない
hospital
なん
on
て。
the colony.
それにビヨンド内
Isn't
が移
this
住
where
した
the
ら
most
ここに運ばれて
autopsies
くる
are
んでしょ。
done?
しかもカムフラージュするためにダミーの人形が吊るしてあるって
With
いう
these
のは
dummies.
どういうことだ。
Could Chris not know? So like that terminal says, my father's body has been sent to the moon. Yes. It definitely says the destination is Tokugawa number 7 factory. In other words, the Pluto crater. Should we jump in? Jump in. It's no good, it's seared. Look, there's a window on it. Go see what's inside. Look inside.
どれ中に何が入ってるんだろう。
Victor!
これはビクトル。
死んでるの。
Is he dead?
いや
Look at his skin.
肌
He's probably a
おそらく
biomorph.
脳死状態のバイオモートだ。もう死んで
Not
るの
much
と変わら
difference from the real thing.
どうしてわかるの？
You can tell?
北条もそうだった
Victor
らしい。
said your dad's body appeared the same way.
それに人
They've
工
got him
呼吸器
hooked
が
up to an artificial
誰
respirator.
がこんなひどい
Who
こ
would
と
do such a thing?
徳川だ。
Tokugawa.
ビクトルは北条のこと
Victor
で
must
何
have
かを
learned
掴んだ。
something.
それで
Something
口を
that
封じられた。
couldn't get out. Interesting. Gotta get him out of there. It's too late, Jonathan. He's already dead. Who knows? There still might be a chance. We don't know what could happen if we open this. Let it go, Jonathan. There's nothing we can do for him now. Victor's coffin. What do they plan to do with him on the moon? I think it's going to say anything else. If what this channel says is right, we'll have to go to the moon to find your father. We'll have to go to the moon to get my father's body back, won't we? Yep. All these are dummies. Some sort of storage container. I wonder what it's for. Do we leave? We came here to look for clues, remember? We can't leave yet. Definitely says the destination is Tokugawa number 7. Oh, in other words. Okay.
よし。
Let's see what they've got in
何があるん
here.
だ。近くへ寄ってみよう。
Whoa. Organs.
移植用の臓器。
Transplant
み
organs.
たいね。
Looks like it. Gross.
なんだって。
Dave.
これはデイブ
It's
の
one of
腎臓ら
Dave's
しい。
kidneys.
デイブさんって。
Who's Dave?
BCP の
One
刑
of
事だ。
Ed's guys at BCP.
行方不明になってい
His
た。
body's gone missing.
どうしてここに
What
その
Dave's
デーブさん
kidneys
の
doing
腎臓があるわ
here?
け？
I don't know, you tell me. Kidney time removal and donor compatibility data are written here. Organ harvesting and shit. This game's dark as fuck. It's a diagram of the body. Yeah, unreal, Dave. You're gonna get your fucking organs gone. Organs harvested. One of the kidney areas has been highlighted in red. This is a diagram of the organs that have been removed. The red dots are the ones they've taken out. Kidneys time removal. It's a picture of Dave. This is Tokugawa's logo. The three holy hawks. Who's this person though? Is this his heart?
それじゃ
So who does this belong to? Ishida. Yeah.
これは BCCH の
This is
シダの
Ishida's
心臓だ。
heart. He used to work here.
Great,
His
Donald
name's
Data
written
says
on
that.
here. Damn, poor guy. Look, this one's the same. The heart's time removal and donor compatibility data has been filled in here. Picture of Ishida. It's a diagram of the body that the heart's area has been highlighted in red. So it has one of the kidneys and liver and the eyes. No shit. Taking fucking organs from him? This is Ishida's heart. This is one of Dave's kidneys. Oh, guys. File saved. This is creepy, this game. Okay, it wants us to do more here. It's a special storage container for organs. This container can store organs for long periods of time after removal. Oh, something's happening.
ジョナサン、何か音がしたわ。
Steam. Jonathan, I heard a noise. Who's there?
ジョナサン、撃つな。俺だ。
It's Ed.
だ。
エド
Ed.
脅かすなよ。
Jesus. Yeah, go and chef. Kid.
悪いな。
Sorry.
こっちも
I
慣れ
didn't
も
know my way around here either.
つけられなかったか。
Anyone follow you?
大丈夫だ。
No, I got Meryl going around as me.
メリルも気をつ
So
けない
better
と
be
危険だ。
careful herself.
どうだった？
So where's
死
Hoju?
体は
それが変なんだ。
That's just it. There are
こ
no
のモルグに
bodies
は死体が
here.
ないんだ。北条の死体。
Hojo is included. No, there's Victor's. What about
あ
Victor's
るのは
body?
偽物の
All they
人形だ。
got are these
み
dummies.
んな徳川の月面
Real
工
ones
事
are sent to Tokugawa's moon plant. The moon plant?
妙は
Why?
妙だ。
Harvesting organs, I reckon. What about Victor?
ビクトルなら
Victor's over there. We were too late.
手遅れだった。
This game's awesome. Good story.
こった。
No, Victor. It plays like a giant movie too. It's cool. He's not a biomort too, is he?
そのようだ。
It would seem so. Biomort's where he's like suspended so he doesn't do rigor mortis. It's like a suspended animation.
デイブの
They've got one of Dave's kidneys in that container too. It was sent here from the moon.
デイブはすでに
They've already
解体
cut
され
him
ていた。
apart. No. That's why they're taking the bodies.
急がないと北条
I
の
don't want to lose Hojo too.
唯一の物的証
That
拠。
body's our only evidence.
エド、
Ed.
あ
Oh, sorry,
あ、すま
Karen.
ない、カレンさん。
二人とも
What are we waiting
月面工場
for?
に行きましょう
Let's go.
まだ間に合うはずよ。
Go, go,
いい
go.
か。
The moon's a long way.
どうやって行く？
How would we get there?
BBC
I could use my press credentials at BBC.
それじゃ目立ちすぎる。
That'd attract too much attention. I'm wanted, remember?
俺に任せろ。
I'll handle it.
煩わしい手続き不要の
I know this tour, we should be able to get on.
カレン、
Karen, you stay here and feed some false info about us.
月はまだいっぱ
The
い
moon's still a dangerous place.
メリルにご
Moon
連絡さ
pirates. I have Meryl. We're counting on
せろ。私
you.
がビヨンドにいるように
Make it look like we're still hiding out here.
分かったわ。
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
BBC の
I'll have a
CG チーム
talk
に
with
相
our
談してみ
CG
るわ。
department.
しばらくの間なら
We should be able to
CG
fool
構成
them
で
for a
ごま
little
かせるは
while.
ず。
ナークカプセルの
Something
件は
tells me there's much more to this than Narc.
石田の言っ
You
てい
talking
た
about what Ishta
もっ
said?
と恐ろしいことの意味か。
ビクトルはどう
What
する
about Victor? We just gonna
こ
leave
こに
him
置いてい
here?
くのか
What do we want to do with him? He's fucking frozen. Some shit. You gotta
俺た
thaw
ちで
him
葬
out.
ってやりたい
I'd
が
like to give him a proper burial,
今
but
は
what can we
どうにもで
do?
きん。
Sorry, Victor. But they're gonna harvest his organs.
先生
You're a good man, Doctor.
迎えに来る。とにかくスケー
You
ラ
ready then? A grave affair. Yeah, its games are awesome. It's really cinematic. It's a cool story. A lot of reading though, and obviously it's English translated, so it's just all in Japanese. And these chapters are a little bit shorter, I've noticed. Not that I mind. That's right. Oh, the kids are so good. Ooh, segue for a stretch and a break. Make a coffee, take a snish. Get a snack if you want. We're going to the bone. There's a YouTube stream still up because I want to make sure that these VODs are captured. They should be. Yeah, YouTube's doing its thing. Okay, good. Do, 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 do. So they're like this colony in outer space, they're growing heroin and mixing it with hallucinogens and another type of drug, so it's addictive and has hallucinogenic properties. They're also harvesting the people's organs as well as soon as they die, because there's an organ shortage. So the game's really dark, there's a lot going on. And the people involved in the pharmaceutical company are like covering it all up. And the police are involved with the people in the pharmaceutical company, and they set us up to make it look like we killed the guy we initially came here to investigate, which is Hojo. Which Hojo is Karen's father. And Karen's mother is our ex-wife, Lorraine. Who, Karen, her daughter, is now confessed she's in love with us. I know. It's very out there. Which is kind of weird because, like, she's not blood related to us, if that makes sense. But she's kind of our ex-wife who got blown up in the beginning. Yeah, so that Karen, that's like... I don't know, how would you explain it? What is she? She's not our daughter. She's not a stepdaughter, technically. She's not blood, and we're not, because we're not with Lorraine, and also Lorraine's dead. So I don't know, what would you say that she is in relation to us? She's not any relation to us. So yeah, do. I'm gonna go make a coffee now. She's a No, Karen's alright. She's also sick as well. She's got like some life-threatening... She's got like some terminal disease or something that's fucking her up. There's also robots too that are like... They're called Frozeners. They're humans, but they have like... They're like artificial humans, and they have like fake artificial blood. Kind of like androids, but they have artificial blood instead. They have flesh and organs, but they have artificial blood like going through them. Which they're also the bad guys, the AP. And they're police as well. Do. Oh, shout out's working again today, Jar? The island. See if we've broken it. Alright, I'm gonna make a coffee, but yeah, feel free to get a snacky, stretch your legs. Go check out the island while we're in 222. Yeah, look, it's working. What's happening? I think I really need to like do some TLC on my computer. Yeah. Nah, I think it's my computer. I think I need to do some TLC on it. There's too much going on. I can't handle it. Can't handle a little shout out. It needs cleaning pretty badly. It needs its winter dust being cleaned off, you know? Yeah, I got some more cables today, Beth. Yeah, I'm frozen. The stream didn't crash though, did it? Yeah, I need to like unplug my computer and clean it. It needs a de-dusting. I did it a couple months ago, but it needs a de-dusting. I'm still here. Good. Is it still do? Oh, thank you for the follow. Hope you're enjoying this stream. Welcome in. Yeah, I'm just fixing my camera right now. There we go. Alright, coffee break. If you guys need to get up, stretch your legs. Go and take a slash. You need to take a pewdle. Go do that. I'll be back. Bit brisk. Had to put on a jumper. Has Laddie gone live or anyone? Anyone cool? Is Laddie live? Laddie's live. Laddie? Give Laddie some head scritches. Laddie's gone live. Do. Elvish Betty. One's gone. Oh, Dave's live as well. Open up a lurk for Thave. Doing some mortal show. Yeah, make sure you open up some tabs. Do. Do. Alright, ready to continue? Do. This game's been a wild ride. The fucking organ harvesting people on the moon and shit? The fuck? The moon? It's all happening. The moon. There she is. Act 5, Luna. Tokugawa Moon Plant. In accordance with 1979 Moon Treaty against the Moon Pirates, which declares that any lunar resources belong to all mankind. This is Policenauts. Here at the Tokugawa Moon Plant, we mine and process lunar minerals for shipment to Earth and space colonies. I'm sure you're aware how your investment in Tokugawa is a true investment in the future of mankind. Lucien of Samasata dreamt of lunar travel in true history. Don't know what that means. Oh, no. That wasn't too hard. We're on the moon. Leave it to you to find a shareholders tour. You just better not tip off our host. We'll be fine in these things. It's been years since I've worn one of these. Better keep our faceplates dark. Turn on your voice scrambler too.
分かってる。
Yes,
石田のやり
Ishida had the right idea. I can't believe you still have that stick in your mouth.
これがないと
I need it. I'm all jittery without it. I know you don't need it. A cigarette. Look, Ed. Whatever. Let's listen in. We need to find out where this number 7 factory is somehow. So cool. I wish I could show you guys around in something more relaxed, but this place ain't exactly one of those space hotels. The plant's internal pressure is set to 1, but as a precaution, please remain in your suits at all times. Anyway, why don't I shut my trap and open the floor to any questions? Your visor, eye point sensors are linked to my suit, so all you gotta do is look. Fire away, guys. Our windows are reinforced with 3... That's Salvatore? 3 layers of 2-inch thick lead glass to help protect against the high levels of cosmic radiation here. Even with this level of protection, shutters are automatically lowered during periods of intense solar flare activity to provide additional reinforcement. These are Tokugawa shareholders. Must have a lot of free time if they can afford to come to a place like this. Even with this level of protection, yeah, we read that. These are solar parabolic mirrors for generating electricity. They provide a good chunk of the energy we use here. The moon takes about 27 days to orbit the Earth, so they operate from the 14 or so days of sunlight here, charging their angles according to the position, changing their angles according to the position of the sun. Sorry, I can't read, it's like a bit blurred, the text. I just like pixelated. Even with this level of protection, yeah, we read that. What's this? That's the mass driver, a giant catapult driven by a linear motor. To put... Why is my encoder? To put it simply, it launches payloads towards L2 at speeds over 2.5 kilometers per second. I think it's something to do with YouTube and the multi-streaming's overloading my encoder. Is the stream lagging? Just let me know. Put simply, it launches payloads towards L2 at speeds of over 2.4 kilometers per second. That object looks like a track in an acceleration rail that launches linear motor cars, also called buckets. The rail is almost 7 kilometers long. Yeah, I can kind of see that. Probably lowering the resolution would be better, it's a bit blurred. I wanted to break the glass. We can't let him catch us, let's stay towards the back. No one's asking any questions, they're probably all daydreaming. Should we try asking something? I don't know, I don't think it's a good idea. Break. The glass can't be broken with your bare hands. It isn't like what you see in those old sci-fi movies. At very least, you would need some sort of tool to break it, like a gun. Can I ask a question? Yes, back there. Go ahead, ask anything. Oh Jesus. The Tokugawa moon plant is located on the near side of the moon in the Plato crater, which is itself situated on the northern shore of Mare Imbrium, the moon's second largest mare. Mare Imbrium means Sea of Rains. The Plato crater is approximately 100 kilometers in diameter, with its smooth floor widely known as one of the darkest places on the moon. It's a considerable distance to the nearest base, so you could say we're probably isolated here. The only way to get here is by LSM from Lunar Orbiting Space Station. The plant is powered by solar energy as well as helium-3 nuclear fusion. We gather solar energy through the parabolic mirrors you were looking at. Helium-3 is almost non-existent on Earth, but is found in relatively large quantities here on the Moon. We're able to obtain 1 ton of helium-3 from every 100 million tons of lunar regolith. Hate to tell me, but yeah. What's happened? No. Who? Which one? Did they get 0.6? Let me look. Really? What time do they get? Oh, let me look. Oh yeah. But that didn't beat us. That's old, Beth. Are we looking at something else? I don't think it's been beaten. No, I never beat them. Nah, my run just got verified. That's all it was. No, I still have current record. I just didn't beat their time, Beth, on remaster. Remember? Because I did it on the original game, on the PlayStation version. Yeah, look, I'll show you. There's this one, Beth. Right? There's 2, remember? Oh, it's alright, don't worry about it. Helium-3 nuclear fusion, unlike conventional nuclear fission, is a virtually clean process that doesn't give off any secondary radiation. The employees we have working here include computer engineers, geologists, astronomers, physicists, biologists, chemists, space medical scientists, doctors, architects, and security officers such as myself. We're all employees of the Tokugawa Group. There are numerous minerals found in abundance on the moon, such as ilmenite, for example. We mine and process these, and what we don't use here is exported to Earth and space colonies such as beyond. Nearly all the materials used to construct the plant have come from lunar resources. After processing, the materials are exported via the mass driver you asked about. The moon, with its low gravity, ultra low temperature, and high vacuum, sterile environment, allows us to manufacture made on the moon drugs and other products with very high purity. They're making drugs on the moon too. We've also been charged with overseeing various life science experiments. Since no organisms naturally exist here, there is no risk of contamination, and its own vacuum environment also eliminates the possibilities of a biohazard occurring. We carry out such non-production related operations under the watchful eye of the United Nations Committee of the Peaceful Uses of Outer Space. Okay. We have a little under 60 employees total. We're inspected by the UN twice a year, but apart from that, it's just us here. There are no intervening government organizations. We have a total of 7 factories in the moon plant, numbered from 1 to 7. Each factory manufactures a variety of moon-related products around the clock. The insides of the factories all contain sensitive business information, so I'm afraid unable to show you inside any of them. For instance, I'm sure you are aware that the very effective helium-3 purification process in use here is a patent of the Tokugawa Group. What do you do at number 7? It isn't mentioned in the brochure. The number 7? We use it for storing materials. Yeah, I'm sure you do. All the materials in that, including the helium-3? You're very well informed, but that was before. We use it solely for storing radioactive materials now. Only factories 1 through 6 are currently active. By the way, I notice your voice output's a little off. You should get someone to look at it. I'll try and answer any questions to the best of my ability. Just know that there are certain areas I can't touch upon for confidentiality reasons. Thank you in advance for your understanding. It's no longer being used for production, even so I'm unable to show you inside. An overly curious mind such as yours can be a dangerous thing in outer space. Don't keep asking. To be clear, the number 7 factory is off limits to visitors. It's a dangerous place. You wouldn't want to put you in harm's way like that. I don't know. Sus still. The moon's radius is 1,738 kilometers, or 1/4 of Earth's. Its average distance from Earth is 385,000 kilometers, and it proceeds around its orbit at a speed of just over 1 kilometer per second. Its gravity is 1/6 of Earth's, and its mass 1/81st. It's currently daytime here. The temperature can rise as high as 123 degrees Celsius in sunlight and fall as low as minus 233 degrees in darkness. Oh shit. Same stuff. A day on the moon is equal to 27 days and 7 hours on Earth, taking nearly 1 month to complete a full rotation. Same info. Same info. To the far southeast you will find Mare Tranquillatus, or Sea of Tranquility, where astronaut Armstrong and Aldrin landed near the equator with Apollo 11. The footprints they left behind have been preserved and are now a famous tourist destination. You're very interested in the moon, aren't you? To the west of here you can see the beautiful Sinus Iridium, which translates to Rainbow Bay. Located just to the south is Archimedes Crater. A city that will house some 10,000 people is currently under construction there. It's scheduled to be completed in about 10 years' time. Located just to the south... Okay, same text. The spacesuits are all wearing semi-hard extravehicular mobility units, or EMUs, made from materials such as aluminum alloy and stainless metals. The composition allows the suit's internal pressure to be set at 0.7 bar, thus reducing the depressurization time on spaceships and space bases. You may find them somewhat difficult to move in, but various parts like the arms, legs, and boots are made out of materials such as polyester and urethane resin, which I think helps keep any real discomfort to a minimum. Also, the soles of your boots and the carpeting inside the plant are both laid with Velcro, making it easier to walk. I can assure you they're completely safe, like the outside walls of space colonies and this plant. They're covered with a layer of optical fibers. Should any dents or cracks form in the suit, those fibers will bend, activating an alarm, which can prevent any accidents resulting from wear in the metal before they occur. Your EMUs are also equipped with a urine collection device as well as a supply of drinking water, though don't mix them up. The two aren't connected, yeah. Instructions can be found on your visor's heads-up display. You had to tell us that. In the interest of safety, please do not go near any of the restricted areas. The number 7 factory is particularly dangerous due to the contaminated material stored inside. When I explained about the glass here a moment ago, I said there's no need to worry about cosmic radiation. We can indeed avoid direct sunlight here because the plant is located at the bottom of a crater. However, should you find yourself elsewhere during the solar maximum, please be sure to avoid any direct sunlight. There is a real danger of high-level radiation exposure. On the moon, one day lasts about 1 month. This tends to upset humans' circadian rhythm, or our rhythm of life. This can lead to fatigue as well as bring about various changes in the body. You should try to maintain a regular daily schedule and stick to suggested sleeping hours while on the moon. You can indeed... And so, yeah, I read that. Same. Stick to suggested, yeah. Hey, these guys don't let up, do they? I don't imagine there'll be any cute girls, just a bunch of old dicks, no doubt. Can't see any of their faces. Can't see any of their faces. I reckon we just gotta keep pressing him on number 7. Can't believe they're listening to this crap. Looks like we're the only ones asking anything. That's the number 7 factory I was talking about. There, we found it. As I said before, it's a dangerous area, so please be sure you don't go near it. The tank is used for sorting substances such as liquid hydrogen and liquid nitrogen. Even with this level of protection, shutters are automatically lowered during periods of intense solar flare activity to provide additional reinforcement. This looks like a path there. Yeah, it's dangerous, so don't go there. Whatever. Overly curious minds such as yours can be dangerous thing in space. I think that's it. Virtual record is not permitted anywhere inside the factories. There are several theories in regard to the origin of the moon. The giant impact theory states that the moon is a result of collision between celestial bodies. Then there's the fission theory, which says that the moon was once a part of Earth. There's also the confirmation theory, which states that the moon was formed out of some gas as Earth. Another theory, the capture theory, says that the moon was captured by Earth's gravitational pull. As of now, no theory has been proven correct. If development on the moon advances to a point where we can't conclusively determine its internal composition, a definitive answer should finally emerge. Okay. It's given us the same dialogue options. I don't think that was a new one. The Lunar City can successfully be completed. We'll be witnessing the birth of a new paradigm. However, development on the far side of the moon is a different story. At present, it's only used for such purposes as housing radio telescopes. Okay. Okay. It must be something in the background we have to look at. There's no loss of energy due to atmospheric absorption, so they can collect 1.5 times more energy than similar mirrors on Earth. We also use solar energy in making the concrete used for construction here. You remember I touched upon our use of solar energy when I explained about the energy the plant runs on.
それでは徳川月面工場について十分ご理解されたことと思います。出発の時間です。次の LSM 便は1ヶ月先となりますので、お乗り遅れのないようにお願いします。またの機会にいい旅を。
LSM が月周回ステーションへ帰っていく。
これでもう帰れないぞ。アルキメデスクレーターまで歩いていく
Doubt
わ
we
けにはい
make
かん。
it to the Archimedes crater on
覚悟はいい
foot.
な。
This is gonna be fun.
LSM が向こうに着くまで。
They won't do a passenger check until the LSCM reaches the station. That buys us some time.
やはり第7工
There's
場。
something about that number 7 factory.
さっきもサルバトーレの
This
応
other
対
door
がおかし
acted
かった
funny when we brought it up too.
北条の死体は第
That's
7
where
工場に
Hojo's
送られ
body
たこと
was
になった
supposed to be sent.
さあ、
Alright,
第7
let's
工場
go
を調べ。
get it. Let's get to it.
中央案内所だ。
We're back at the information center. I don't see anyone else.
誰もいないようだ。
We gotta like go down here. That looks like a fuel tank. You can see a lot of the plant from here. This is made out of paper. Yeah, the moon has 1/6 the gravity of home, so materials don't need to be as strong. Paper surfaces? It's a paper table. Should be. Break it? What are you trying to do? What's the point in breaking the glass? Okay. Oh, it just moved straight there. We're on the moon.
おい、エンプスだ。なんでエンプスが月面に。
Unmanned imps.
AP がいるってこと
Could
だ。
be APs around
あれは
too.
月面用に改
These
造
look
され
like
てい
they've
る
been
ようだな。
modified for lunar use.
ますます怪しい
Boy
な。
oh boy.
民間の
A
企業が
corporation
インプスを
using
警備に使用
EMPS
し
for
てるな。
security on the moon?
何が閉
But
鎖中
just
の
some
倉
old
庫だ。
warehouse?
さらば
Let's
と
try to sell. Can we use them? These are moon EMPS, modified for use on the moon. You must be able to pilot it without removing your spacesuits. Used for mining operations here, they're armed pretty light for EMPS. The armor doesn't look very thick, probably since they're only used on the moon. Okay. Anything else to them? Moon EMPS, same dialogue. Armor doesn't look very thick. Okay, this door. It's entrance to number 7 factory. The door's closed. There should be a lock system somewhere. I see that. It says contaminated area, no entries. Something doesn't pass the smell test, does it? It's a Tokugawa crest. They've even got it here. Hey, here it is. The door's lock system. It's the same as the one at Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals. We could try opening the door with this. It's the entrance number 7 factory. It's closed. I bet we can open it with the lock system.
北条の ID カードは
Gates confiscated Hojo's
心
ID.
配するな。
Yeah, well, I went and got it back.
BCP からくすねてき
Nice.
た。
Good work, Ed. That's why they pay you the big bucks.
ジョナサン、扉が開いたぞ。
It opened. Go in. The door's already open. Let's hurry and finish this before the guards come back.
中に入るぞ。いいな。
Let's head inside. We're going in.
よし。
We're
中に
in.
入った。
I'll close the outer hatch.
表のハッチを閉めるぞ。
さあ、正面の
I'll
扉を
open
開ける
the
ぞ。
inner
待
hatch.
て。
Wait,
もう少
it's
しで
still
減圧が終わる。
depressurizing.
OK だ。
Okay,
オールグリーン
all clear.
何があるかわからん。
Who knows
Helmet
what's
は変わった
inside?
ままで
Better leave our helmets
賛
on.
成だ。
Yeah, keeps our
顔を見ら
faces
れたくな
covered
いし
too.
な。
扉を開ける
Here
ぞ。
we go. Humans. What
これは
the fuck?
バイオモートの山だ。
These look like biomorts. Yeah, that's what I thought. Humans.
エド、
Organ
ハードスーツ
harvesting.
に内蔵されているバーチャルレコーダーを回せ。
On the suits
4台
VREs.
入って
We can
BBC
give them to BBC when we're... Right. The suits must be able to record.
一体
What in God's name are they doing here, Ed?
北条の死体を
First
探そ
thing
う。
we do is find
VTR を
Hojo.
収める。月資源を探査するときに使う
Let's
ものだ。
see them
ある
explain
程度
that
の支障
away.
にはなるはず。
Jesus, look at this shit. What are these tubes for? They provide the biomorts with nutrients as well as carry away waste products.
北条の死体は
This isn't Hojo.
これか。
脳死状態の
These
死体
people are
だ。
brain dead.
通常、
They call
生
them
死体、バイオモ
biomorts
ードとか、新死体、
or sometimes
ネオモードとか言われている。
neomorts.
脳の機能は
Brain
停止し
stop
ているが、
functioning.
人工呼
But they
吸器や
keep the bodies
生命維持
alive
シス
with
テム
artificial
死体を生か
respirators
してい
and
る。
other equipment. Holy fuck. Hey, Bright Flag. Let's check out the other bodies. You think Hojo's is really here? This is creepy. This is a really good game.
それじゃあ、
This isn't him
北条の死体
either.
はこっちか。
These people were all young. They must have been using the biomorts for preserving organs. So what would they use Victor's body for? He's past the age limit for donation. No idea. So they keep him inside the body, and then that way they keep the organs alive until they need them, but the brains are dead. So it's just like living like closer to a plant, I guess, isn't it? They look like they're alive in there. Well, that's technically true. The cells aren't dead after all. Let's check out the other bodies. You think Hojo's really here? Hey,
これはジョナサン、
Here we go. It's Hojo. Found him.
弾痕が直してある。
They've stitched up his bullet wounds.
見ろ
Look.
臓器が傷つ
They
かない
made sure they didn't hit any organs.
ビクトルの言った
Victor was right on the money.
奴らは北条
They
の
used
バイオモー
Hojo's
ドを使
body
っ
to
て
frame you.
お前をはめたんだ。
手際がいいな。
Did a good job too.
死体をトリックに使
After the
い、
fix was
す
in,
ぐさま回収してバイオモートとして
they brought it right back here.
ビヨンドを探
We
し
were
ても見
looking
つか
in
ら
the
んは
wrong
ずだ。
place.
北条はここに
This is
ずっといた
where
んだ。
he's been the whole
立証で
time.
きるか。
Can we prove it?
VTR だけでは
With
どう
just
か
the
な。
VREs? I don't
今の
know.
技術じゃ VTR の細工は簡
Isn't
単だから
easy enough to fabricate the VREs. We can usually tell the fakes
細工を見破る技
from
術
the
も
real thing with stuff like this.
ああ、
True.
このバーチャルレコーダーは
Plus, it does record various sensor data
各種のセン
too.
サーデータ
It
も
gives us
同時に
something at
記録
least.
できるしな。
この映像は
We can't
彼
let
に
Karen
見せられ
see
ない
this. Okay, I'm still in control. Guess we're looking for... Look at them desecrating the dead like this. Should we take a look at the ones in the back too? I get the feeling it ain't gonna be prettier.
ジョナサン、
Jonathan.
デイブ、
Dave.
デイブだ。
Dave-san. No.
デイブ。
David!
エド、腎臓を摘出した跡が
There's the scars around
保
his...
護してあるが、
This matches what we saw at BCCH.
腎臓を刈り取った跡だ。
刈り取った臓器
They've
は
hooked him up
人
to
工臓器
artificial
が代役を
kidneys.
果たしてるようだ。
この状態でど
How
こま
long
で
can the
組織を
body
生かされ
survive
る
like
か。
this?
普通脳死
Usually a
状態だ
person will undergo
3日から4日
cardiac
後に
arrest
心停止にな
after
る
several days.
昇圧剤、
But
医療
you
剤
can
など
delay that
延命
by
剤の
giving
投与で
them
心停止を引き延ばせるらしい。
vasopressors and... I need to mess around with my encoder. Cause it seems YouTube is fucked. Twitch is fine, but YouTube is fucked. Look at them. Check upstairs. These bastards. Should we take a look at the ones in the back too? I get the feeling it ain't going to be any prettier. These bastards. This is why it was hard to find the bodies too of people. Because they're all in here. You know what I mean? Are these life support machines? Yeah. These machines keep the bodies alive as biomorts. Each body is connected to a life support system matching its specific needs and is all controlled by a computer. The tubes are part of the life support system in use here. If we cut these off, these people would finally be free. How come you know so much about all this? It's not a hobby or anything. When Catherine got sick, I acquired it all naturally. That's right, I forgot, sorry.
嫌な予感は的中した。なんてこった。幼児の死体まである。
No.
ひどいことを。
Good God.
あのモニターは証券取引所のようだ。
It's like something from a stock exchange.
わかったぞ。
Now I get it.
徳川はビヨンドや
Black market organ trading. They bring biomorts to the moon, then sell their organs around the world.
ここにあるバイオモー
They use the
トは商品である
biomorts as
臓器が
containers for
組織を
preserving their
保存
body's
する臓器ってわけ
tissues.
だな。
Creepy.
北条が行方不明
This
になっ
explains what happened to Hojo
たデイ
and
ブの死体が
Dave.
消えたのもバイオモートとして
Bastards
臓器
wanted
密売に利
for
用するた
this.
めだったんだ。
Wanted them for this.
BCP で正規
That's
の死
also
体
why
解剖が
BCP
行われなか
didn't
ったのは
didn't do Hojo or Ishida's autopsies.
北条もデイブも商品
They're
の
like
ストック
products in a
に
store.
もうじき
This is where Victor's gonna end up. And Ishida. Remember what Ishida said. This is what he was talking about.
臓器密売のことだったんだ。
俺たちは
We weren't seeing the
目先
bigger
のことしか
picture.
見てなかった。
奴らが隠
It
そうと
wasn't so much about Narc.
ナークの件ではなく
This is what they really wanted to stay hidden.
その通りだジョナサン
Bravo, Jonathan. Who's there?
しばらくぶりだな
Jonathan.
ジョナサン
Ed.
こんなところで
This
会え
is
る
the
とは
last
思わな
place
か
I
った
expected to run into you. It's Gates.
その声は
そうだ
Yes.
私だよ
Or Redwood. Salvatore.
ようこそ
Welcome to La
お二人
Luna,
さん月世界
gentlemen.
セレノス
The
フェ
moon
ア
in
へ
Italian.
サルバトーレ
Takago's got you on a leash too.
ここで何をしてる
What's going on here?
見ての通
I
りさ
think you know.
ホームやビヨンドか
We
ら
obtain
バイオモー
biomorts
トを
from
買い
home and beyond,
ここで
store
保
them
存
here,
我々の臓器
Then,
配分
through our
ネットワー
network,
ク電話一本
sell
で
their
全世
organs
界
to
へ
the
の
highest
臓器
bidder.
提供を行っている商品には
Nothing
専門の処理と
compares to
加
our
工を
product.
施してなそのための
We got a
専門
team
医を
of
抱えている
specialists seeing to that.
どこの国の政府
We're
機関もで
doing
きな
what
い
no
ことを
other
我々が
organization
して
could
いる
ever do.
臓器の密
What?
売を
Organ trading? We provide the mafia and other organizations with narc. They provide us with healthy bodies. Trafficking, kidnapping, murder. How they obtain them is up to them.
地球で頻
So
発して
that's
る
what's
幼児誘
behind
拐
all
は
the
このため
child kidnappings on home. The narc capsules you two were so obsessed with. Just one way of paying them.
腑に落ちんな。
I don't get it.
なぜ黒消しの
Why
栽
grow
培
the
だけを
poppies on Beyond?
ここで栽培す
You'd
れ
be
ば
safer
安全
doing
な
it here. We do. They do it there, I betcha. They don't produce pods on the moon. Ah, they don't grow properly. It ain't the right place for such a delicate plant. G biology still can't offer a solution.
それで
Hands are tied, huh?
栽培を
サルバトーレ
Do you realize what the hell
自
you're
分が何をして
doing?
るか分かってるのか
Sick son of a bitch. Sure.
慈善事業だ
We're philanthropists.
誰もができない
We're
こと
doing
を
society a
我々がや
favor.
ってる
So what if we make a little money on the same at the same time?
宇宙開発
We
の
need
陰には
drugs and
ドラッグと
organs.
臓器が必要だ人類は宇宙
We
環
ain't
境に適
capable
応
of
できない
adapting to space.
各国の
The
宇宙
darkness, the
あの孤
loneliness.
立感選ばれて訓練
It don't
され
matter
た
how
者
well
でも頭
trained
が
you
おか
are, you always give
しいジョ
in.
ナサン
You know what I'm talking about, don't you, Johnny boy?
薬なしの
The furthest we can go without needing a fix is the moon.
だから許される
And that makes it alright.
たかが
It's
麻
only
薬だ
drugs.
我々は
We'd
麻
be
薬がな
fucked
ければ
without
生きてゆけんのだそして降り注ぐ宇
Then,
宙
the
船
cosmic
の
rays,
重
the weightlessness,
人体や遺
they
伝子に
affect our
様々な
bodies,
影
our
響が出る
genes.
薬と
We
同様
need organs just as much
宇
as
宙
we
開
need
発には臓
drugs.
器のスペアが必要なんだ
Jesus.
見よこの
Look
バ
at
イオ
him.
モー
Our
ト
spare parts.
人類のスペア部品だ
They're the cure for what ails us. It's 1/6 the gravity here. Perfect for storage. On home, you could get bed sores. Then, in weightlessness, organs lose function. What better place than the moon? After we extract and process a product, we mix it in with luminite materials, then off it goes on the mass driver. Process? The term organ transplant covers a wide area. We adjust the necessary product to the necessary condition, so it's ready for transplant after arrival. All biomorts, apart from the elderly and ones with infectious diseases, are sent here. So what about someone like Victor? Batteries. We don't use biomorts solely for their organs and blood and whatnot. The elderly can be used for producing hormones, or as a test subject for new drugs. Ooh, they're doing testing on human testing on the old ones. We use young women for their uteruses too, of course we do. We don't even need surrogate mothers no more. Hojo's here because he has a rare blood type we'd like to mass produce. Ooh. Spicy blood. The worldwide organ shortage? They never stop talking about it on the news. Nice market for us, huh? Say, Ed, if only you'd known about this, you could have saved Mrs. Brown. Catherine, a desperate need for drugs and organs. Ain't no surprise to Takagawa. He's seen it coming first 30 years ago. You really think he gives a shit about you? That's when it started. When we went to Beyond as Policenauts, he approached us with a plan. Tokugawa, Gates, and me, with his assets, and BCP, Beyond, would belong to us. The only problem was, you guys. You and your moral bullshit. You were the only thing stopping us. Then my accident? No. They set him up in space again. Your famous accident wasn't an accident. No. No way. This game's awesome. It wasn't an accident, Beth. Tokugawa told me to take care of you. Then Gates made sure the rescuer sent him into space. You mean it was a setup? No, it's giving me funny feelings. Ooh. How good's Kojima's story writing? But even that didn't get rid of you. Never saw that coming. Anyway, I don't need to tell you the plan worked. Nothing you could do would make it any different now. Still, Tokugawa ain't too happy about what you've done. It's absolutely personal. Fuck you, Salvatore. Fuck you, cunt. Yeah, nah. Oh yeah? Before I forget. Don't worry about your kids. We'll make sure they see their daddy again real soon. Mark, Anna. You know where Plato Crater got its name? From the philosopher. Then change the letter, and what do you get? Pluto, the Roman god of the underworld. That other beyond. No better place for what we're doing. And you're about to be our last arrivals. To this gate, beyond between worlds. Damn, we gotta get back to Beyond. Don't expect any help from him. He ain't got the balls to pull the trigger. Oh, someone else approaches. Arrivederci, assholes. Uh-oh. Why is this game better than like this game is amazing. It's a masterpiece. It's so good. Malfunctions of life support system.
死んだ。
Arrivederci. We better move. This place will be swarming with EMPs. Let's go. Because his name is Salvatore, this guy. He was one of the Policenauts. So now what? There won't be another LSM. I got an idea. Great. Remember the last time you got an idea?
マスドライバーだ。
We can hitch a ride on that mass driver.
やっぱり
I
な。
knew it.
むちゃくちゃな考えだ。
That one's hell of an idea. What do you got? A better
ま
one?
ずここを出て。
Let's head back to the information center for now.
さあ、
Move.
ここから脱出しよう。
One small step. We killed him. Arrivederci. Okay, we're still here. He's dead. The irony is, he'll probably be the next one they put in here. No, we're gonna stop him. Before they do that.
ジョナサン、気をつけろ。
Look out.
エンプスのコックピッ
The
トが閉じてる。
cockpits are shut.
まずい。
Shit. Uh-oh, it's a shootout. No way. No fucking way.
ジョナサン、気をつけろ。エンプスのコックピットが閉じてる。まずい。
I keep clicking out. I got one, but I clicked out of the window.
Jonathan, ジョナサン、気をつけろ。エンプスのコックピットが閉じてる。まずい。
Need to put 3 mags in them. Okay, 2
やっ
mags
た
in
ぞ、
them.
ジョナサン。
Jeez.
ひとまずな。
Move. The paper table cracks me up. This table is made of paper because of low
マ
gravity.
スドライバーを探そう。
Paper's really strong or something? Paper table? Does he want to go out there?
あれだ。あれがマスドライバーだ。
There she is, that's our ticket out of here. That's the only way home. Go to the mass driver.
ジョナサン、外へ
Time
出
to
るぞ。
head outside
わ
again.
かった。
Alright, let's go.
駆け足だぞ。いいな。
We've got to be quick. It's 1/6 the gravity. Lean forward and take little steps.
俺も元ポリ
Come
ス
on,
ノーツ
we're
だ。
both
うまくやれるさ。
police knots.
火星の3分の1
It'd be
重量に
easier
な
than
った。
Mars gravity anyway. Whoa.
これがマスド
Here
ラ
we
イバー。
go. Here we are.
L2 のマスキャッチャー
The mass driver launches payloads at
月支援を乗せたペイロードが
cross space at speed around Mach 7. Well, that's going to be
マッ
good
ハ
for
なん
you.
だって
Did you just say Mach?
2.4キロに達した
Once it reaches that speed, the payload separates from its bucket and is released
ペイロードは射出
at
さ
a
れた
force near 100 Gs.
100G だって
100
それ
Gs?
じゃあ俺たちは G で潰
Flat
され
as
る。
A cups.
大丈夫
Relax, they're anti-shock pods. They protect all their organs and biomods, remember?
安全な
We'll
は
be
ず
fine, probably.
まさに缶を
This takes care of our coffins, though. go. Just go sleep and we'll be there before you know it. Really, Ed? Nice to see you suddenly so optimistic. I've had claustrophobia since my accident. Look at it as an opportunity to get over it. Oh god. I wouldn't... Things that me Nano be doing. No, I wouldn't be getting in there. No, not away in hell. I'll die on the moon. Put me in the biomorphs. Preserve my organs or some shit. Me Nano do this. No, not getting in there. Look at him. Boom. Launches them out into space. Buckets carrying minerals are being launched along the guideway. What's controlling everything? Probably that building there. Let's go check it out. That's the Mars driver's control tower. We can get in one of the pods from there. Nothing else. That's the guideway. The mass driver's acceleration rail. It ain't business class, but that's our only way up here. Don't get too close, you'll get run over by one of the buckets. Okay. That's the handrail for the stairs. Better hold on as you're going up. Get in pod. I can't do this, Ed. There has to be some other way. Jonathan, there is no other way out of here. You're just gonna have to deal with it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I'm gonna have to fight him. What's it doing here? I thought only BCP had them. Tokugawa must have their own unit. Damn it. You need to hold me down. You can do it, Jonathan. Gotta like to reload, you gotta flick your cursor to the side of the screen. Oh, he's come back. They're like Gundam, aren't they? I betcha this is redwood in here. It's hard to see because the things he shoots at you are red orbs as well. Thank you, armor-piercing bullets, baby. Jonathan, reinforcements. This is cool. I like this mini game. They make you practice it too. Got one. One down. Hey, Deadeye Donnie. You did it! Let's get out of here before more show up. Come on. Get in the pod. You sure about this, right? I'm not sure, but get in the pod. Jonathan-san! Almost. Anyone ridden one of these things? You and I just might be the first. No surprises there. How good are the cutscenes? Here we go. Get ready for the G's. Man, I knew this wasn't a good... Too late now. See you at L2 if we make it. Jesus. 100 G's. One giant leap. Oh, how's this game so good? Apart from like all the groping, like I feel like that was a necessary evil, maybe the groping. Do, 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 do. Do do do. If you ever play Metal Gear 1, Beth, you'll be like, oh. 'Cause most people hear that in Metal Gear before they hear it in. Or Shadow Moses, I think it's called. Metal Gear. Metal Gear's up there. Bouncing on me head. I'm balancing it. Yeah, this game works with a PlayStation 1 mouse. I really need to get one. So I'm using my mouse to play this, which is really good. Like, to do the aiming and shooting using a mouse too. It's good fun. It's really good. It feels like a modern FPS shooter. When it said an FPS in the title, I was like, how is it an FPS? I see how it's an FPS game now, and it's a great FPS game. You just have no movement. You have all shooting, macro, but no movement, which is kind of cool. So it's just like, hard to say what type of FPS shooter it is, but then coupled with the rest of the game, it's pretty cool. The shootouts are nice too. It nicely breaks up the story. Like, I wasn't expecting to shoot out with Salvatore, but we did, which was that last shootout we just had. And then now we've jumped in the capsule and we've left the moon with the evidence. So let's see if we survive. This game's amazing. It's, I don't know. I reckon the story is better than Metal Gear. It's so deep and complex. Like, it starts off just giving you like the loose surface of it, and then once like you break through the levels and the layers of it all, it's like, holy fuck. And it's dark too. To be warned, it's pretty dark. Says a lot about our society, like, you know. Act 6, Biomorphs. I don't know, I think this is the best game of this year for me. Of 2026. Or best game I've played, you know. I'm kind of feeling... It's got great cinematics. Yeah, I'll shut up. Am I glad to see this place? 6 days of damned. Hope everyone's okay. Let's get started on compiling the video. We're back on Earth now. You should be able to use BBC's virtual editors. I don't see anyone watching the house. Dad, they took Marco. They took him. What? What happened? Son. This was delivered to the house this morning. We've got Mark. Come to AMM. Back to the colony we go. Jesus Christ. Who are the chicks in the background? What's going to happen to Mark? AMM's holding its anniversary event right now. Oh, it's Merrill, and they're trying to lure us out for a public execution. Yeah, it's Merrill and Karen. They know people are still looking for you too. I'll go alone. If they harm him, so help me. Calm down, Ed. We can't show up to there together, you know that. So what are we gonna do? I have an idea. What? We can use cameras. Our cameras. Nani? Does that mean what in Japanese? I'm learning Japanese as well from this game. That's the Aerospace Museum. This wasn't such a bad idea. Am I in the game? No. I remembered we have several cameras set up at AMM. They're covering their anniversary event, naturally. This way, you can keep an eye on things without... We have access to practically the entire building. Yeah, and since we're all on radio... You read me, Ed. Yeah, I hear ya. You there, Meryl? Seen them anywhere? No, nothing yet. They're probably in disguise there.
すぐわかるさ
You'll spot them a mile away with their complexions. That's right. How are you feeling, Karen?
大丈夫
Oh, a little better
ち
now,
ょっと良
thanks.
くなったわ
具合悪いのか
Something happened? Karen collapsed while you and the chief were away. She had to be taken to the hospital. No, Karen! Seriously?
本当なのか
いつものこと
It happens all the time. I can't let it hold me back.
私のことより
Let's just
今はマークちゃ
concentrate
ん
on finding Mark.
あ
Yeah.
そうだな
ジョナサンいたの
Any sign of him?
エド少し
Try to
は落ち着
relax,
け
man.
分かってる
I know. Just let us know the second you see him.
マークは
Mark's
マークは俺の
my
分か
boy.
ってる
Yeah.
俺は
Aye.
エドしっか
Pull
りしろ
yourself together, damn it. You're right.
時間はいく
No
ら
need
で
to
もある
rush anything, okay?
結論を急ぐないいな冷静
Stay
にな
cool.
分かった
Thanks, Jonathan.
俺は月面
I'll take the moon
エ
corner.
ドは月には詳しい
Heading
な
back so soon?
仲いい
Hilarious. I'll cover the lobby. Meryl out.
ジョナサンそれじゃ
Okay, Jonathan.
このモニターの
Let me
使い
explain
方を
how to
説
use
明
the
する
monitors. It's a mini game where we gotta like flick the monitors and shit.
AMM 内には
There's a total of 8
合計8台の
cameras
カメラが
inside
設置
AMM.
されているのこのテレビ中
We
継
only
車
have
には
4 monitors
中継
in
モ
the
ニターが
van
4
though.
つしかないから同時に4箇所
So
し
we
か
can
見られ
only
ない
see 4 feeds at a time. Right.
1台のモニターが
Each
2
monitor
台のカメ
carries
ラから
feeds
送
from
られ
2
てくる映
different
像を掛け持ちしてる
cameras.
わけだから
When
カ
you
メラを
want to
切り替える
change
ときはモニ
feeds,
ター
use
の
the
上にあ
directional
るカメ
buttons
ラの
on
ボタン
the
番号を
right
押
of
せ
the
ばいいわ
monitor. Okay, I see.
見たいカメラナン
Just
バーを
press the
押す
button for the
とその
count
カメラ
Roger
から
and
の
it
映
will
像が
switch.
モニターに出るわ
Roger.
簡単でしょ
Piece of cake.
左
Huh?
上のモニターはロ
Top
ビー
left
に置いてあ
monitor
る
can
1番
carries
2番のカメラ
cameras 1 and 2 and I see this.
右上のモニターは
Top right
ビヨンドコー
monitor
ナーに置い
carries
てある
3 and
3
4
番
in the
4番
beyond
のカメラ
corner.
左
The
下のモニ
bottom
ターは
left
月面
monitor
コーナーに
carries
置いてある
cameras
5
5
番
and
6
6 in
番
the
の
moon corner. Okay.
右
It's
下
the
のモ
same
ニターは
shots as
探査コー
before
ナーに置いてあ
reused,
る
isn't
7
it?
番
7
8
and
番
8 in
のカ
the
メラを
space corner.
それぞれ映しているわ
Yeah, so.
映像の違いは
What's the difference between
それ
them?
ぞれ偶数
The
のカメラ
even
は
numbered
ロング
cameras
の映
show
像
a
を
wide
映している
shot of the area. Okay.
無線はどうやって使う
How do we use the radio?
エドかメリル
Just
さんの映っ
click
ている
on
画面を
Ed
クリ
or
ックすればいい
Meryl
わ
when they're on
Got it.
screen. Got it.
じゃあ始めましょう
It's all yours. Okay. Mini game. Okay, they're all on wide shots. I can't see shit in anything. Oh my god, he's right there. Meryl's patrolling the lobby. Nothing to report. I haven't noticed anything. Ed's patrolling moon corner. I don't see anything unusual. The
ジョナ
camera
さんビヨンドコーナーのモニ
feeds
ター
from
が消え
beyond
たわ
corner are down.
なんだ
Strange. Go investigate or some shit, bro. Go investigate.
エド
Ed, something's wrong with the cameras at the beyond corner. Go check it out.
メリルの方が近い
Meryl's closer.
メリル
Oh,
に行かせ
okay.
てくれ
Sorry. Meryl, you go do it then.
メリル
Meryl,
ビヨンドコーナーのモ
Meryl.
ニターがおか
The
しい
problems with the
調べ
cameras
てみて
are...
くれ
Check it out. Copy that. Damn, we can't see her. She's gone. Meryl. Oh. What happened?
メリルどうし
What
た
did you find? Looks like someone's idea of a joke. Handkerchiefs for covering the lenses.
ハンカチ
Handkerchiefs? Weird
いたずら
joke.
にしちゃ変だな
A decoy?
メリル
You better get back to the lobby. Copy that. I'll just do a sweep of the area first.
気を抜くなよ
Meryl, be careful. You're not getting all sappy on me, are you? Meryl
そ
out.
れじゃ大丈夫だ
She'll be fine. Meryl? come back yet? Meryl? Nothing unusual. Everything looks normal. It's a one shot. Nothing unusual. Looks fine.
カメラにハンカチがかけてあったそうだ。
ハンカチ
Oh, I gotta talk to
子
him.
供のいたずらだろうか。
エド、注意してくれよ。
わかった。
Meryl come back yet? Where's Meryl? It's a shot. Yeah, where's Meryl? Wide shot. She should have been back by now. Maybe I feel like I gotta talk to him. Keep my eyes peeled. You see anything on your end? I'll keep my eyes open. Moon corner. Must be something I'm looking for. Where's Meryl? Is she gonna report back or just gone AFK? Oh. I think my graphics card is exploding into little chunks. Is it alright? Did the stream crash? Did the game crash? I think it did. YouTube's overloading my encoder. Tech problems? I need to clean my fucking computer out. That's what I need to do.